Hi, this is Karan Binani from Mobi Scrub, and after a long wait, I'm back in action with the top apps series. And this one is for March. As always, most of these apps are going to make your experience with your smartphone more meaningful and fun. The first app is a beautiful alarm clock called Timely. It's got beautiful themes, colors, animation, and it even syncs your alarms with your email ID. So let's see what the app's got. It's got your stopwatch, timer, and alarm. Animations are subtle, minimal, and a lot of fun to use. I really like the response of the app to the touch, the use of colors, and overall gradient. It all looks really beautiful. You can create multiple alarms, and the way to do it is just tap on the required time of the day, or to make it more fun, just start sliding. Now if you want an exact time, you can just tap on it, and then you can just key in the time that you want. It's as simple as that. So just key in, let's say 10:53, select AM or PM, let's say AM, and you're done. And from a customization standpoint, you've got multiple themes, that have various colors. So whatever you like, you can just put it and, you can apply your design. The next app is a wallpaper customization app. But look at that. It's like material wallpapers hooked up with the inbuilt accelerometer of the phone and gave it all the control. And you have awesome control over how crazy you want the effect to be. All you have to do is go into wallpapers, select Minima as the live wallpaper and set it. And you get some kick-ass wallpapers on your phone. Now, how do you get this? Just go to the App Store and download Minima Live Wallpaper. Once you have that, tap on it, and you've got some themes that you can now choose from. So as you can see, quite a few of them are going to be free. Most of them, and especially the good ones, are going to be pro, which means you've got to buy them or you've got to buy the app. But you still have a bunch of decent ones that you can, opt for, and you can even change their colors. So, you get all the options. So there you go. I had like blue, and then I could just change the colors to something in purple. And you've got quite a few fun things that you can do with the app. You can add funky tilt shift, change the tilt effect amount from none to like all the way to tilty. And the shift effect amount, it's on little right now. You can make it crazy if you really want it, and then the effect is going to be just a lot more pronounced. And as you can see, with just a little movement, the wallpaper really goes crazy. The next app is a lock screen replacement app called Locker Master. Of course, you've got a lot of designs to choose from, and you can just click on one, install it from the Play Store, and it just applies onto your lock screen. There you go. If you have, if you don't have a specific thing in mind, what you can do is also go into categories and then choose from, whatever you like. What's really interesting about Locker Master is how you unlock your screen. So not everyone is going to know how you unlock it, because there's something or the other. So for example, in this one, you have to double tap on the grass there to unlock the screen. So it's kind of cool because not everyone would be able to unlock, but still you have your own design. The fourth app that I want to talk about is called Cover. It's brilliant. It's just as simple as what you see on the screen. You can swipe from your lock screen, and it directly opens depending on which app you chose to swipe, right? And then you've got all of those apps in priority of your usage. You can boost it up if in case you feel, that's something more important to me. You've got a bunch of profiles. So you're on home right now. You can change to work, car, or when you're out and about. And of course, for each such profile, you can have a particular wallpaper. So for work, it shows a busy street where, people are trying to get to work. And of course, you can just go in and you can change that. This is out and about. So, when you're walking around, and, you can change your wallpapers depending on your profile. So for work, you want something else. Or for when you're at home, you want something else, you can do that. Even when you're inside your phone, like, you're at your home screen or some app, you could always access from the right-hand side top corner. The other thing which is interesting is you can define when you're home or what it means to be at home. So if you're selected to a particular Wi-Fi network, you're at home and so on. The next app is called Shift. What it does is it helps you create your own photo filter, name it, and store it. Of course, you've got Retrica and you've got, Snapseed. You've got all of these apps that do that. But what's interesting is you can store your configuration and give it a particular name, and you can apply it the next time. So you can favorite your filter configuration, save it or delete it, of course, and then you can apply it anytime you want. So swipe to delete, touch and hold to reorder. So you've got all those things. So I think it's pretty interesting, if you want to create something of your own, be creative and just have your own filter depending on what you like. The next app is again an alarm app, but it's different because it gives you a lot of options. It's called Lifetime Alarm Clock, and again, it's free at the Play Store. You get two layouts. You've got your black, which is a dark theme, and you've got your light theme. Long press on the clock and your flashlight comes on right there. And of course, you can just tap again, and it shuts off. The highlight of the app is really the setting up of alarms and the options that come with it. The app is completely designed on material principles, the material design principles. You've got 3 types of alarms that you can, put. And the first one, let's just go with peaceful. So again, you've got, some really interesting ways by which you can set up alarms, which is your hours and your minutes. Select between AM, PM right on the top. You can set up a pre-alarm as well. And you can, of course, have your snooze limit. So let's say you want a snooze limit of 20 minutes or, 15 minutes, whatever. So you can, it's just the interaction, which is really nice on the app. And of course, you can set your days as and when you want. Once your alarm is set, you can, just tweak those things by going into settings for that particular alarm. And then you have a lot more options. You get to choose from a couple of ringtones and, alarm tones, but you might just have to buy, a few of them depending on whether they're available or not. And that's how the app developer makes money. Then, you've got options of fading in, fading out, vibrations, whether you want that or not, the color of the particular alarm that you're placing. So, you can color code. I don't know why you would do that, but yeah, why not? I mean, so you've got the purple gentle alarm. You can group your alarms together. It could be a school alarm, or it could be a college alarm, or a particular kind of, a work alarm. I don't know. So just, the possibilities are sort of endless. But trust me, this is probably the most comprehensive alarm app I've ever seen. And again, it's, it follows the material design principle as well. Let's accept one thing. We're now spending more time on our smartphones than we are on the desktop. We used to initially use desktop for, downloading stuff from torrent sites. And we used to use clients like BitComet or uTorrent. Flood is a torrent client for your smartphone. So, and it follows the material design as well. So it's a really pretty looking app. You can search for your torrents right here. It throws up the search results on your browser, and you can download the torrent file on your phone. Now, once you do that, it just opens up the torrent file opens up onto the app. There you go. And all you've got to do is tap on the plus sign and it adds the torrent. And now, it just starts downloading. So, of course, you can now view it on your phone once the download's over. Or you could always transfer it to your computer or to your laptop or connect it to your TV and watch it from right there. So, and if you have torrents stored on your phone, you can just open it from the file manager. Now, this app that I'm going to talk about now is a very, very simple app, but extremely useful. It's called Keep It On. And all it does is it just locks and unlocks your phone as you put it in your pocket and take it out. So it just saves you the trouble of pressing the power and lock key every time you do that. So of course, there's just no other utility to this app except that you've got a couple of options. So, you can tweak the accuracy of the app. By changing the sensitivity, but that's really just about it. So it just works by calculating the distance from the proximity sensor. If it goes dark, it's probably in your pocket. The next app I want to talk about is called 1Password, and most of you must have heard about it already, but not a lot of you use it. Now, as much as we would like to keep the same passwords everywhere we log in, we know that's not the case. A lot of places have, one letter must be capital, or you must use a symbol, and then you've got to use a separate one. And you've got social networks, you've got emails, you've got banking passwords, just so many of them, and they're pretty much different from each other, whether you like it or not. So 1Password does that for you. So depending on any kind of identification that you want to store, it could be a login, it could be your license number, it could be a reward cards number, anything, just keep everything right here. And of course, this is, that too itself is encrypted, and that's the only 1Password you need to remember. All of this is synced to the cloud, so you've got no issues. So for example, you want to create one for email accounts, you could generate a password, or if you already have one, just feed it in and it will store for you. So I think this is really useful. You just have to set it up just once, just that one time that you have to do, and that's the only pain you'll have to take. But trust me, you'll be sorted because you can get these passwords from any place you are, because it's all going to be on the cloud. So there you go, storage and syncing. So that's all for this month, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you.